Wagwan sports fans, welcome back to another banger. I'm your host, Joe, man.
I'm Rush.
And this is the Saga Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet.
Yes, people. Before we get into today's video, don't forget to like this one, leave a comment, and subscribe to the Saga Sports TV. And one more thing for us, though.
Share the video to at least 10 people, but ensure to get us 6 subscribers, because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, you know how many subscribers that we get by the end of the day, people.
What people, we're here to talk about Liam Bailey and the whole saga. And try to put some added perspectives to it. The first question I have to ask you, bro. After the Mexico game that we just played, we lost the game 1-0. I think everybody know that by now. Do you feel more comfortable or uncomfortable about the fact that Liam Bailey is not in this team for the Reggae Boys to progress?
Bro, that question is very, very convoluted, and there are many layers to that question. So it's not a straightforward answer. Because Liam Bailey is the best and most talented Jamaican footballer. So everybody in them right mind would prefer to have their best player on the field.
Yeah.
That would naturally make them more comfortable to answer your question. However, with a big exclamation mark and comma, his talent may well be outweighed by the distraction that he might bring to this national team. And sometimes having all the best players together don't necessarily equate to having the best team. And I think probably Liam Bailey being on this national team right now, though, I think by a good enough margin, the best player on the team would make me more uncomfortable, and would probably make the balance of the team more uncomfortable. Having him out there, knowing that a few of the guys are looking at him sideways, knowing that the people themselves aren't big fans of him, his right now.
Yeah, and I think if Liam Bailey decides tomorrow that his break is over and he's ready to enter the Reggae Boys camp, because he can enter the camp, he's listed as one of the players.
Yeah.
And so he can go camp tomorrow and camp here at the Copa America in the summer. If he decides that tomorrow morning, I would not have him. Because obviously his talent would make us better if all was well. All isn't well. And he would definitely be a distraction. A lot of things would definitely have to happen between him and his team to even integrate him back into the whole setup, I would like to think. A conversation would have to happen, a meeting would have to happen, apology would have to happen. Who knows which man appear sideways, which man accept the apology, who not accept the apology. Obviously, they are professionals, but it would be too much of a distraction right now to say, come back tomorrow. Especially with all of the things that was said are released, not by Liam Bailey himself, but his representative Craig Butler. And you would like to think that he's representing Liam Bailey.
Yeah, so he can only act on Liam
Bailey's behalf.
Or else Liam Bailey would fire.
Exactly.
And that's what people do to managers who go about their own personal interests, right?
Exactly. No. We can judge Liam Bailey's attitude towards the national team based on the things that are said by Craig Butler. You follow? All right. No, Craig Butler said, come here, try to be fair here. Craig Butler said, the things that were outlined to the JFF as suggestions were not demands
or conditions for him to play.
For Liam Bailey to play. No, I would say to Craig Butler, if they are not demands for Liam Bailey to play, why would they be brought up in a conversation about Liam Bailey returning?
Liam Bailey, yeah.
You get me? I say, so I understand what you're saying, but it have no place in this conversation if it can't contribute to him playing again.
Tell me what is needed to be done
I'm gonna do it
to have Liam Bailey play.
And not tell me nothing else.
Yeah.
So in saying that, I can judge Liam Bailey's attitude based on the things that are said by Craig Butler. Additionally, the whole saga of, unless somebody lie, and I don't know who's lying, if me assume the JFF is lying, or Dennis Chung or Mark Ricketts is lying, I can then, whenever I feel so, decide to Craig Butler is lying. I have no insight, I don't know anything. I'm just assuming that everything that is put out there is true. If Liam Bailey was going to enter camp after the first match, that again gives us some insight into his attitude about the national team. And all of this...
Which was in fact a demand.
Exactly.
That was a part of it. I'll be available after the second game.
And Algrim to make a bargain there, which him should make, and maybe that is a whole different
They agreed
video.
to that?
Bro, Iman wouldn't be listed in the squad. And it was said by Dennis Chung that the coach talked to him and Liam Bailey said him can make himself available, but we will come after the second game.
I didn't know that they agreed to that. I know that was something that he asked for.
Watch the next video with Algrimson. Algrimson said, although him never get 100% confirmation, him list Liam Bailey in the team in case him change his mind and can come in at the middle of the camp. You get me? I say, so if me not take it that Liam Bailey made that request or that
to spend time with his family,
bro,
which is what Craig Butler was saying.
Come on, bro. We can't get into that down the line. Yeah. But may I bring up all of them things here, not for even necessarily discuss them, but to show that they can give us insight into the way Liam Bailey view this national team. And if you try to incorporate him right now, knowing that this is his attitude towards the national team, it will cause a problem. So right now, even though you're our most talented player, I don't want Liam Bailey in this team.
Because
not right now, at least. I don't want Liam Bailey in this team. Not right now. It might be too much of a distraction to the players.
If I'm not mistaken, Andre Blake made the trip.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, for what reason?
Mm-hmm.
Why Andre Blake need to go this or what?
Mm-hmm.
You get me? So unacceptable, man.
Mm-hmm.
And as I say, your attitude towards the national team and national team football, it's clear that it's not a priority. And you know what? Fine. To a lot of people, national team football isn't a priority. And we see people retire from the national teams at 29 and 27 because I focus on my job. My job I want to pay, my job I want to take care of my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not passionate about international football. Playing football for my country don't mean that much to me. I'm not contractually obligated to play football for my country. But don't tell me say you love to play football for your country, you love the national team, and you love national team football, and you want to go World Cup, but then act in a complete, opposite way from the things that we are saying.
Mm-hmm.
That not
because
Liam Bailey said all he want to do is playing at the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Your attitude don't show say you want to play in the World Cup. Your attitude shows say you want to play in the Champions League.
Yep.
And you know when you go out and you kick ass and you accomplish that. This is not the attitude of somebody who wants to play in a World Cup.
Mm-mm. And him actions are betraying words. So, and both interviews, him do an interview with Wayne Marshall and he did an interview with Jeffrey and let's be honest. And both times him say him love play for the national team. But how do you show that though? That is not by saying it is, I'm taking a break to spend time with my family. Bro, you get June off, you get August off.
And a lot of them.
And you get December, part of December off.
A lot of them, which I don't like, but me give them grace.
Mm-hmm.
Them take World Cup qualifiers off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I ask if them take World Ethan Pinnock and America, and I ask if we dare play against Haiti or Guatemala or Honduras instead of Dominica and Dam Rip if them would have been in the team. And I ask. So them take two games off World Cup qualifiers. Guaranteed. You get me? I say? But them know so them have national team duty.
And them not declaring a break, bro. You don't declare a break. You ask the coach, say, yo, coach, I'm going to feel a little bit exhausted from the season, or I love it 1 more week. Just give me 1 more week. And the coach say, all right, and them the personal issues and them keep it moving.
Or state of injury, that's clearly not the case.
All right.
Good.
And you do that and keep it moving. But you don't declare a break. You get me? I say, and it's hard for walk it back now because, and this is another thing we can talk about in this video too. Craig Butler is losing Jamaican people that he had last year. Remember that Craig Butler was the savior of Jamaican football last year when Whisper Bus, Well, 2 years ago, but last year when the move get solidified. Everybody has say, yo, the JFF need Craig Butler. No, everybody has say, where this man no top. You get me, I say? And that is how fickle it is whenever you're dealing with Jamaican people. So Liam Bailey, if it was a case of, personal break at every window is just personal, it's a personal. People that say, well, go on. We see my party, well, go on. But for you to say, take a break from the national team and then in the same breath, bring up a long list of things where you need to fix. Well, not before you come back and play, but a lot of things where you need to get done. In the same conversation with you playing for the national team again. Without saying it, you're saying that you need these things to be fixed before you come back. You get me? I say, so, again, that just give me that just give me a little view into Liam Bailey's whole attitude towards the national team, and that just make me don't love it. And we can see, bro, if that is Liam Bailey's attitude, me no want Liam Bailey around my national team. No, if we can go in at how it can be a distraction, that's fine. But when you look at the specific issues, how you would have want him deal with it? For example, let's look at some of the things them suggest. Hotel and room. How you would have want Liam Bailey deal with that? Instead of having this big problem throwing the ties out of the problem.
But bro, you know my beliefs. When the national team call they play.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I feel about that. And you also know how I feel about the JFF traveling man them coach and I put them in a room with other people. And I agree with that.
But you know what I see Maps post today or yesterday?
What that?
Maps post a picture of Bobby Reed or something and say, yo, big up my national team roomie. Bro, you deal with the situation that you have to deal with because you're there for the bigger picture, something that is bigger than yourself. So even though Michael Antonio don't sleep with nobody in the same room, but there how we do it and the vibes nice.
Bro, the JFF, the JFF allotted provisions.
Mm-hmm.
So next FA could have been like,
this is it and this
is it. And because of team chemistry,
still,
we're not going to have one man who can afford it, do this and one man who can. JFF allotted provisions. We're going to buy a certain amount of flight, give you an option to upgrade the flight. We can afford to put in a share the rooms. However, we give you the option to upgrade. You get me, I say?
Mm-hmm.
Take the option, bro. And upgrade, because whenever they're on national team duties, you're there at Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
You get me, I say? You get a free trip where you get to stay at Trump International
and
hotel.
do what you love to do.
Exactly, and I play football
for the national team.
Instead of paying $700 a night, which you have to do, you get me, I say? You end up paying $300 a night. That I feel add on to a JFF already pay to get your own room because they allotted those provisions for people who wanted it, bro. That means that they might try to meet you halfway, brother. They might understand, say, yo, brother, you feel fly on the first class.
Mm-hmm. But we can't.
But at the end of the day, we can't afford it.
And if you think they can, then fine. Show us some evidence that they can. You know, some people are going to say, they can't do it. They get money from X, Y, and Z. I don't know the JFF pockets. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. But one thing we see is an effort. I mean, I'm going to be fair, bro. If the man them say we can book, main cabin, but we can book, business class sometime and main cabin most of the time. And if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade. We provide that. Bro, come. I now watch nobody pocket, bro, but just upgrade the damn thing.
Yeah.
You get me? I say, like, the greatest thing is represent the nation.
Regardless.
Yeah, come Jamaica regardless. And you're not playing for JFF. So JFF and the administrative issue has nothing to do with you going out, putting on the nation's colours and make everybody chant your name. That now have nothing to do with the administrative issues of JFF. Because guess what? Other professionals that have been professionals longer than Liam Bailey, I deal with the unprofessionalism of the JFF. You get me, I say? Just the same. Bro, the approach could have been different. So to incorporate him back in this team with all of this we are going right now, bro. If I was a player on this team, I think Liam Bailey thinking better that way. Because instead of coming to the team and say, yo, man, them, like what a Damian Lowe and Andre Blake did when Damian Lowe was the voice of the negotiations. Come to the team. And when the man then propose and say, yo, Damian, we can get Uno, X, Y, and Z, but the other man, they want to really play right. The man say, yo, if one man said this, everybody said this. And that must have been the approach, bro. If you step outside of it and you do it by yourself, you have to talk for yourself. Because clearly everybody else do it and everybody else are right with it. So you go to your team and you approach your team. And again, people, I'm not trying to ash out the issues and speak necessarily about them. I talk about how it look from a player's perspective for bringing him back into the team. Bro, that's not how you approach it. You go to your team and then the man them say them a boycott and they will boycott. Boycott and with the DSR beat them.
You go to your team if it is that you want to go to your team. And you play football. So you know what you're saying?
And if a team say no, you keep it moving.
In the previous video where they talk about how we not really business about Copa. Copa for me is just an exalted camp in preparation for Nations League versus Cuba. This is a preparation for Cuba. It might sound weird. But that's the competition that I want to win. It means something to them. So it's a big...
If we win this, some contract will come still in that.
It's a big deal for qualify for Copa for them.
Yeah.
In the business about playing in Copa America, if we beat Ecuador, get a point against Venezuela, or beat Venezuela, get a point against Ecuador, you know who will play in the next round? Argentina. On the biggest stage, not in an international friendly. eyes are going to pay. You get me? I say, this is almost as big as it gets for the national team. This is the biggest possible competition Jamaica can play in besides the World Cup. Not to me, you know. But
It's the
besides the World
biggest.
Cup,
It's the
this is the
biggest.
biggest.
No,
This is the
undoubtedly, it's the
biggest possible
biggest. Not the most
competition.
important to you, but it is the biggest.
The biggest possible competition Jamaica can play in besides World Cup.
Yes, sir.
By far. You get
Not
me?
our personal favorite.
Yeah.
But numbers are the numbers.
So, I don't understand how these things, if it is in fact that you want to play for your national team, are inhibited from play for your national team. I hear Butler say he wants a break. He's been playing for the national team non-stop. Fine. We appreciate it. But so has Mariap and so has Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid no miss. When last Bobby Reid miss a call-up? You know, even Leon Bailey injured. Bobby Reid ever miss a call-up even because of injury? Bobby Reid don't even get injured. You may think about it. Bobby Reid and Mariappa, them man don't get injured, bro.
Andre Blake is here every time him can be. Damian Lowe is here every time him can be.
You get me? I say Damian Lowe is the next. Andre Blake could miss sporadically because of injury. Yeah.
But me I say every time they can be,
But
they're
me I
here.
say even so,
And they barely miss because of injury.
Exactly. I mean, I talk about a man like Bobby Reid. When not even injury keep him out of the national team, Bobby Reid just come when Jamaica call. Damian Lowe just come when Jamaica call. You get me? I say, them man, they want to play for the national team, bro.
And that's when the action show it. That's when the action show it. You feel like sometimes the man in the day England and say, yo, Jaja, we make this long flight and all, but I love when the crowd chant.
Bobby Reid drive G-Wagon too, bro. Bobby Reid live in a mansion too, bro. Bobby Reid make hundreds of thousands of pounds a year too. Finally, and Bill might make millions of pounds a year, but Bobby Reid make enough money a year time, and Bobby Reid drive G-Wagon. Bobby Reid rich. You get me? I say, them are great rich. They may allow them man they have money. Andre Blake rich. You see me? So it's not even a matter of, oh, yeah, man. It's harder for them than it is for you. No, them live the same lifestyle we all live, bro. Bobby Reid and Liam Bale now live no different lifestyle, Virgin. Them used to the same shit. Them a fly private too. Or first class. You get me? I said,
them have played just as many games as you play.
Them have just as many games. Them have
in a
club situation. Them have little youth too, where them need to take that Mexico, where them need to take that Italy, where them need to take that Disney World too. Them have them wife to all of them, everything where Leon have, Bobby Reid have too. And Bobby Reid already tell, and Bobby Reid rightfully so, Bobby Reid a captain the national team in a Copa America match. And him not complain, him hold him head down. Bobby Reid not experience no different issues than what Leon Bailey experienced. Bobby Reid have played football for the national team longer than Leon Bailey. Bobby Reid have more caps than Leon Bailey. If I'm not mistaken, Bobby Reid play more Premier League football than Leon Bailey. No, Bobby Reid is not the player that Leon Bailey is. But we are talking about two professionals making millions of dollars out of football, being put in the same situation, how one handle it and how the other one handle it. Two of them have woman, two of them have girlfriend and youth. Both of them. Two of them drive big fancy cars in England. Two of them are perennial week in, week out Premier League baller. Two of them play serious national team football for almost a decade. Both of them. You get me I say? Liam Bailey play national team for 7 years. Bobby Reid probably 9 years now. Shit. Like them play whole heap of international football. Two of them have to deal with GFFBS. But one of them really show me say him want qualify for World Cup and him love play for the national team. And when him score a goal, him a kiss him crest. And that's why him a captain the national team. Them and them a deal with the same thing. So Bobby Reid is the perfect person. You can use Mariappa too. Bobby Reid, Mariappa, less Andre Blake. You can say Andre Blake. I can say less so Andre Blake because Andre Blake a real Jamaican. But so is Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey born and grew and you get me I say? So, but we can say Bobby Reid, Mariappa, Andre Blake. Them three man there. A three man, but especially Mariappa and Bobby Reid. Mariappa played hundreds of Premier League football matches. Mariappa play 40 games, enough time in his life. And still come back and play through the summer. Still come back and play Copa, World Cup, World Cup qualifying, and recently Nations League. And him do it all the time. Every time when called upon. And Mariappa still a drive big fat Benz. And Mariapa still have him youth and still have him woman and still have big house a yard. That's in England. Every single time. And then Bobby Reid come take over the mantle from Mariapa. And rightfully so get the armband from Mariapa too. Because them do it every single time. Well, when they make them come and them play football for the country. Them two man they're the only comparison. Because them two man they're the only man we have. I play whole heap of Premier League football, I play whole heap of national team football. Them play, especially Mariapa play way more Premier League football than Liam Bailey. At the highest level. And Mariapa start for Palace and start for Watford. And Reading. Mariapa carry Reading to Premier League. And him still a come every single time.
But you know what?
I'm gonna say them not have the problems too. Because them still not have the muscles.
This is just not how you deal with it, bro. This is not how you do it.
That's not how you do it if it is that you love international football.
If it is that you love. Yeah. This is not how you do it. This is not how you do it. And the thing is too, you know, but never really beat Liam Bailey too tough when him taking break, you know. You take a break, mentally you have some things to deal with. I remember say mental health is a touchy topic. Nobody really want to tell a man say him now have mental problems. But the dog say mental health, we say, all right, take a mental health break, do your thing. When they ready come back. This is something we say now. Yeah. When Liam Bailey ready, we'll come back. But as the story go on, it just feel like you had too much, bro. It just feel like you had too much. And when I hear it from Liam Bailey's mouth, but it's representative. Yeah, it just feel like you had too much, bro.
If your representative said it's just as good as
or for him.
That's the only other thing.
They get me
if you're not acting in your best interest and you hear say talk nonsense, you come out and fire him. I hire somebody else.
Bro, and this is the thing, you know, like, bro, if you love the nation and the national team, this is not how you do it. The team get posted. The man wrongfully put a name on the thing. Not even 10 minutes later, bro, you post on social media, and the coach you call, and your representative you get for call the coach or whoever, or the manager for the team or whatever, you post on social media misleading information, causing up a whole social media storm. Bro, if you love representing the nation, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. You get me? I say, so, now a question a man love him country, bro.
You realize but you're not a national team, you say?
Now a question a man love for the country. Deep not a question a man love for the national team, but guess what? I can safely say, I'm going to think me right in saying this. Liam Bailey not love playing for the national team as much as him saying love playing for the national team. And I'm fine in saying that. And if anybody want to disagree with that, fine. But as much as him saying love playing for the national team, I don't think based on his actions, him love it as much as him love. I think him love it. Fear for saying love it. But as much as him say him love it, bro, if it hurt you when you can't go there, bro. If it hurt you when you can't go there. I cry if you want to cry when you can't go. Help your team, bro. In the national stadium, sit down and watch him and them play. You can't watch a game, bro. You get me? I say? If you and everybody good, you're in the locker room same way. I them think they will see when man can't go out.
But we see when Daniel Johnson never get called.
Mm-hmm. Everybody good see him.
Daniel Johnson never get called for the national team. We see him at stadium. After the match, we see Daniel Johnson walk go in and go link Ravel and this, that.
That's how it happened, bro. You see me so?
Daniel Johnson don't live in Jamaica. Where Daniel Johnson have reason for there, I do it for international break when him don't get called. Man, they with him family same way. It's a vacation that I take up my family, but they stay them. Coach Whitmore never call me. But them man, they're my brother, them same way. I love Ravel. You get me? I said, I have to yell up Nana same way. Me and Blakey good.
Yeah.
So, international break. Take the trip come to Jamaica. Go to beach, go to pool. But one of mine stop them while me depend, while me get the little break here. I forgot to stay them go watch the match. I'm going to yell up the dog them.
Public apology to the fans. Public apology to the fans.
Come, bro.
It never come. But public apology to the fans. I need that, bro. Because in order for the Jamaican people to forgive you, bro, I want thing when they like when they do.
Yeah, but more so than public apology to the fans, dog. Apologize to the team.
Apologize to your team. It have to come. But me I say, one thing Jamaicans are like, bro. Don't go on like him more than we know. And JFF just lose them leverage by running back at this man, bro. The man say, I'm taking break. Him have to come back, come say him half and break. You call him every time, and every time him say, no, you leave it alone, bro. You call him, Copa America. You call him, World Cup qualifying.
Kind of disagree.
No, you have your meeting. Yeah. You know, say you can't have your meeting, bro. But this, what we need to do? All right. And start. No, bro, this back and forth with Craig Butler and Dennis Chung and this. No, you keep a meeting, which was rightfully held.
Yeah.
And Craig Butler attend the meeting, and then after the meeting, bro, this back and forth phone call like a big way, a big. Cut that out, brother. Because then now you beg and you beg and you beg. And then this man go come in after the first game now, you mash up your whole team. You mash up your whole team. Because I guess what I got when I work up qualifying time.
Ecuador sink with 4 love, guaranteed.
Half it happen.
Guaranteed.
Half it happen. And then the next time when a man would have said, all right, me I go extreme now. A man would say, oh, me I miss the birth of me because we have a World Cup qualifying game. I feel as compelled to do it no more.
You're mad.
Nah, I do it no more. Because I see a joke thing on the point. So here one, me I go and me I go come a little bit late.
Yeah.
Me can't play
So
the first game.
The first one on Thursday.
Me I miss it.
But on Sunday me reach.
You have to be careful.
So
though.
the one on Thursday versus Honduras, me can't get it. But the one on Sunday versus Nicaragua, me did it.
Yeah.
Honduras give it 3 love.
Yeah, bro.
The Nicaraguan don't matter no more.
So right now, now I have Liam Bailey. Not right now. I don't want to see Liam Bailey in the national team unless an apology is given most important to his team. But I want to say a public apology to the fans. Enough to come, and more than likely it's not going to come. But that's how me that feel comfortable, and he have to do a lot for win over them fans. He have to do a lot for win over them fans. Now we know say he score 2 goals, he celebrate 2 times, everybody love you again. But the so-so performance them now cut it. Me, I tell you that right now. And if him think him did have pressure.
And that's why I'm just there lead to that point. That's why I wonder if it all if feel mental health.
If come back.
I bet I'm just stay away from the national team now.
If before you have mental health problems in terms of it's just too much for your meds and you go back to England and you're in the right head space. No come back, brother.
It's going to be super hard.
Liam Bailey get booed in the national stadium.
Oh yeah.
Liam Bailey will come back and get booed. And if him not apologize, bro, Liam Bailey will come back and get booed in the national stadium. Me not ask you that.
And the people, don't get me wrong, Liam Bailey are the best footballer we have.
I'm not advocate for it. I'm not tell nobody to do it.
But
it has happened though.
If him decide to come back now, the pressure when him did under then
3 times that, 4 times that, 5 times that.
Magnified 10.
Because now you lose the people that were on your side.
Yep.
Like remember say we have to come back when you're ready now, open my arms and everybody has say, oh, I'm madness we are chatting, Liam Bailey going or and we have say, no man, the man take him break, take a break. Whether we agree or not, take a break. But come back when you're ready. Now some joke thing, now some better than we think, now some you think you have more leverage than you have.
Bro, me just make a point. 2 criteria will make a person eligible for make requests like what Leon make.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who meet this criteria won't even do it. Ballon d'Or contention or winner would have already scored 50 goals for the national team. Or whatever 50 goals is the equivalent for a goalkeeper or a defender.
Mm-hmm.
Are the only two
you have to be Buffon. Whatever that is Buffon.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the goalkeeper. You have to be Buffon for Italy.
Can't make you.
And if Donnarumma they behind you got go with you.
And if Donnarumma they behind you got go with you. That's what I try to show you. Somebody even know if Buffon, as I said, bro.
But at that status they have to have for that point.
It even work for goalkeepers.
It
just have to be over 50 goals for your national team and in a Ballon d'Or contention. Those are the only 2 criteria. Yeah.
And then, bro, the man is replace you, bro.
The only 2 criteria.
It didn't work. It didn't work for you.
Every country have 2 or 3 good world-class goalkeepers.
Especially at that.
Yeah.
Especially at a level where you making decision for do this, are gonna make sense.
So
everybody else, I'll just take it.
Lewandowski, Mo Salah,
Kylian Mbappe.
And
Kylian Mbappe, I get to 50 goals. He not score, but he might get to 50 goals.
Guaranteed. Ronaldo, Messi. That's it. Lewandowski, Mo Salah, Ronaldo, Messi. And it says Mbappe will get there real quick. 5 people alone. Haaland will score 50 goals yet, but Haaland will score 50 goals by next year.
Mm-hmm.
Haaland. And look on Benzema. Benzema meet my criteria.
But him not qualify. Benzema not qualify.
But Benzema meet my criteria.
But Benzema not qualify.
And him still couldn't do that. Them run him down the yard. And Benzema actually, so it's like my criteria too low. Because Benzema meet my criteria in a Ballon d'Or conversation for him country. So you can count on hand people who can take a national team and turn for jokes. So.
Single-handedly too.
And none of them people don't do it. And the one man out of that list that will meet the criteria, will try do it, film country run him hard, fast. Not a Benzema. Salah can't wait for to play for him national team. Same thing with Lewandowski. All the time, every time.
Bro, you don't play. Bro, Messi say retire and a bun people start bun Messi jersey, you know. Remember Copa America when Messi lose and ball and say don't do this. I bun them bun jersey,
yeah, but
bro.
you also have people cry and beg and pray.
100%.
Please, God, make Messi change your mind. Please, cry and beg.
And retire, the man will retire. You know. Liam Bailey walk left it, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody know ball and say Liam Bailey come back now, you know. A true winner really have the culture like that, bro. Liam Bailey, like him literally there the point him jersey wouldn't get bun. Him there the point, bro, where people are saying, oh, Liam, we can do without him, bro.
When Messi cry, when Messi retire, people fast.
Fee come back.
People fast and pray. And say about 50 Holy Mary so that Messi can come back. And nobody now said that for Liam Bailey right now. A good riddance. Even though them they have bought him jersey, not one person said good riddance. When Messi retire from
how can you do with that?
Yeah.
I'm more
or please change your mind.
Yeah.
Not one person.
No, me I say when I'm about wearing the jersey is more.
Now,
you have to do it.
Not one person will say, all right, we don't need you. No. Them words would have never be uttered. And before another 39, before people would probably look on him and say, we don't need you. Just right now. So, him no meet the criteria if you behave this way, bro. And then now the optics after the game or before the game, we even remember when. Bro, just we there at the party while your brothers in camp.
The game day before the game.
While your brothers in camp. I get ready for take on big bad Mexico.
Bro, the first interview get
Mexico dropped. Bully, you know.
Watch the first interview get dropped a day before the game. Before we Nations League game. The second interview get dropped on the day of our World Cup qualifying game. Literally on the day it get dropped. In party keep a day before we play. Bro, things just not line up good, dog. And it just make everything worse, brother. And no, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of Liam Bailey. I watch Aston Villa. Yeah, because I watch the Premier League, but I watch Aston Villa for watch Liam Bailey. I'm a fan of Liam Bailey, and I'm a fan of Aston Villa because of Liam Bailey.
Aston Villa game can't see my eyeball.
I just that now. Like, I don't really care. I don't really care no more, bro. Because you show me say, you don't really love it like, but you think you love it. You know? And me, I hope say the situation is not being abused by the power that Liam Bailey gives to Craig Butler. Me, I hope that is not the case. Because it's very possible for that to be the case.
But I'm a big man, yeah?
Man a big man now. Man a big man.
So I don't even want to hear it. Bro, if you allow that to be the case, it just
as bad.
It just for happen. So me not even want to hear ask, oh, maybe I could. No, brother, you're 27 years old. Do you even want to hear that? Do you even want? Him can be my father, but not my. You saw Lamelo ball, the Lavar ball at 19. Daddy, I love you still, but what happened to Lonzo? That ain't happening to me. I signed my $500 million contract with Puma still and keep a big baller over there, so. And you do that at 19 years old. At 19. If at 27 you can't do that, I don't have no respect for you anyways. But I'm not even going to give him that benefit of the doubt. Because when you try, that absolve him. That'll be like, yeah, it's bad still, but it's not as bad as him and disrespect me. No, I'm not give him that benefit of the doubt. Anything when Craig Butler say, you say it too, bro. Because you pay the man to talk on behalf of you. A quick 1-2, this man is not representing me no more. We'll just keep our relationship personal. I will move on and get new representation because he doesn't speak for my interests. Boom.
Oh, you see him come out and take it back?
And if he is a real daddy, will love you, you fire him still like a love you because you're his son same way. We just don't have a professional relationship anymore. And if I'm not going to love you because we decided to part ways professionally, did he really love you? So me don't want to give, me even want to give him that benefit of the doubt. They say, oh, maybe Craig will take it. No. Anything what Craig say, Alliance say. That argument done this. Anything what Craig say, Alliance say.
Perspective, bro. I agree with it.
Anything what Craig say, Alliance say.
Right, bro. You're 100% right, or else don't allow it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, double down, bro. You look way they call it now. You look childish, misleading information, bro. Like, it will come up at the same vibe. You get what I say? So, bro, you're right, brother. If Craig Butler said he might represent Liam Bailey, might as well Liam Bailey did say it.
Might as well.
And the only reason for Craig Butler said it is to protect the personal, the image of Liam Bailey.
Or I might job for talk.
Yeah, him at the mouthpiece. Yeah. For whatever reason, Liam Bailey.
As far as me concerned, not protecting personal image. But he's more articulate than my athlete that I represent. And I'm paid to speak for him in the best manner.
And a lot of times it works. to the benefit of Leon Bailey. You get me? I say,
But anything where Craig say Leon say.
Bro, message to Craig Butler, and everybody know Craig Butler is somebody where we over here, so respect him football acumen. Personally, we don't have a personal relationship, but we realize that Craig Butler know what he do when it comes to developing talent inside of Jamaica. And I'm believing to have a bigger
selling talent.
And getting talent outside of the country. So we big up Craig Butler for that every time. I'm big fans of it. Bro, that's not easy for you. You get me? So we acknowledge that.
That's impossible.
Bro, you get one, you get two, you're lucky, brother.
Yeah.
You get me? So we acknowledge that I will big up Craig Butler for that. But at the same time, bro, if an athlete get your athlete in order, bro. As a manager, because I don't think he's the agent, but he's the manager of Leon Bailey. Get your athlete in order, bro. You know, get him to see the bigger picture. Get him to see the bigger picture. It is not Craig Butler's job as the manager. Because the athlete have him emotions and feel him feel. It is not Craig Butler. One as a father, but more importantly as his manager.
But adversely, what you're telling Craig Butler to do, it seems as though Craig Butler is doing the complete opposite.
He might get on that.
You
get me? I say my get on with, but me just think you pull Leon Bailey aside and say, where you say on the interview there, brother? What make you say that? No. And the thing is, bro, it's a come from, some beef where just a come from some, and the man just not forgive it, dog. It a come from Dessa, brother, where the JFF mistreat Phoenix Academy. And so they will, it's like the JFF can't do nothing good in a Phoenix eyes.
And bro, Phoenix, like it's one of them redemption movie there where you build up yourself, then kill John Wick, dog, and just build up himself, reach at one level where, yeah, man, just wait until my bucky I go kill you and every single
person. You know a point that make to me with you? A point, I don't know if you remember correctly, but I'm going to try. You just say, yo, JFF do so much bad and Phoenix is so much right, so that even when the JFF wrong now, it's hard for people to side with Phoenix or something like that. You make a point to me. Like I say, yo, them beat them so much that them beat them when them not even get beaten. So now the people them are gonna sit through it. They get me? I think that was the point. That Phoenix have so much problems with the JFF, and Craig have so much problem with the JFF that you beat them, and 90% of the time when you're right. But you do it so much.
Nobody
cares, bro.
Nobody cares.
You beat them so much that nobody cares.
So much about everything.
Things that we can overlook, you still beat them for. That nobody cares. I remember Craig have the whole Jamaica last year. Remember, Whisper playing a Gold Cup and score goal, bro. Everybody lift up Craig so and say, yes, put him in a position in a JFF. And now, yes, I pull back everything, bro, because you guys are talking too much. You know, I say too much, you know, do too much.
Yeah, talk about
too much. Do way too much.
I always say it, anytime me in a relationship and we get in a certain argument and then after we make up and fix up. Oh, yo, me never really mean that, or me never really mean it. No, brother, you mean it still, no? I just angry. So it finally come out,
You mean it, man.
So my thing is, me even angry at you for saying it, Me angry at you for the fact say it there in your heart. That's what you truly think.
I'm glad you say it.
So now me know what going on in your heart, where I fester. So bro, where people say no mean nothing to me, It only show me where you really are thinking, It only show me where really there in your heart,
You been want to say it. If you never met it can't come out.
You probably not been want to say it, but you been feel that way.
You been feel it, and it can't come out if you're not in there. And even if it's not in there and you only say it for hurt me, even worse. You get me? I say so.
So that's a war go on with Craig. Whether or not he must say, where you say him talk too much while ago, I say talk or don't talk, bro. Meds clean and better, bro. But then again, it's a capitalist world. It's a capitalistic man. Him himself talk about conflict of interest. Him in business a conflict with the national team. So him always choose in business. And good on him. Leon Bailey, if you want to play for the national team, play for the national team. Craig Butler, stop telling me say you love the national team and you don't love the national team, you love Phoenix. And that's fine if you love Phoenix. It's not your job to love the national team.
No, Phoenix more than you love the national team.
Me not pre you if you love Phoenix more than you love the national team. Or if you don't love the national team, not at all. I mean not pre you. Me have my business, bro. My business are gonna be up here, so. Tell you the truth. And if the interest of my business where I put money in my pocket, I go against the interest of the other person, the business, bro, I can side with my business and my interest all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? I say no matter how much that is a hobby. You see me? So don't come tell me say, oh, I love the national team. Bro, you love Phoenix, bro. And that's fine. Fine. Phoenix shot. We need Phoenix. The national team.
Bro, we
need
love Phoenix.
Yeah.
Phoenix do a lot. Phoenix help whole heap of young youths out, brother. But whole heap of talented players get a life through Phoenix. We love it.
Just like how there's a quote-unquote perceived conflict of interest with Speed being in a Cavaliers and have so much say in the national team, there's definitely a conflict of interest for you. And don't act like there isn't. So, bro,
because even with these suggestions, they're being undermined by your conflict of interest.
Yeah.
You get the suggestions where you make.
Yeah.
You make them because you have a conflict of interest, and you're depend on the side of the fence, you see how you get treated, but at the same time, you have an in because you want a player manager, so you can talk to the JFF. But you are talking to them about things where you are faced with your academy, not on Liam Bailey representing. There is a conflict of interest.
And that's what I try to show you.
You never say Liam Bailey did come and somebody did.
So that's the only thing. I wish him did
wet up in bed.
I wish him did run Phoenix and not representing the national team players. That's where I'm at right now.
Bro, the man will be an advocate, bro.
I want Craig Butler continue to be the man in charge of Phoenix, and Jamaica football need Phoenix. Don't care what nobody wants to say. Wish him never manage none of the players who play for the Reggae Boys. Unfortunately, it come hand in hand because he is so talented that he's going to produce some of the best footballers in the nation.
And it will continue. It will continue.
But them will put them interests way too high over the national team. And people, if not take nothing else from the conversation now, Mariappa and Bobby Reid.
Yeah.
Tons of Premier League football games. Tons of national team football games.
Yeah.
I'm going to look for some numbers. Continue talk.
Yeah, man. As far as that goes, we never want to get too deep into the issues. Obviously, we don't talk about the issues. We don't talk about I think 4 or 5 things that they outline.
Yeah.
Contracts with players, contracts with employees, security, room. We're not getting at that because the truth is, bro, and maybe that is a whole different video, but we never really get into that. We just talk about more the perspective where Liam Bailey have and us understanding his perspective and what that perspective that he has can do if integrated back into the national team. I feel like it can cause a whole heap of eruption. People tell me what to think. I'm leaving a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about all of this. So I think Liam Bailey love the national team like him saying love it, or him just say that, but him actions are betray him words. Make we know. Or maybe him right. If you don't think him right, also make we know. Is it maybe him justified to say I'm not play for the national team unless these little things are not little things. These things are met. Because some of them fear, but some of them are nonsense. You get me? I say some of them, it's none of your business. If me be totally honest, you get me? I say so. Let me know, people. Leave something in the comment section. How while I try to find it.
Yeah, bro, I find some stuff. So you think about Mariappa alone. Mariappa play almost 300 Premier League games and play almost 70 games for the national team. You get me? I say Bobby Reid play over 100 Premier League games at this point and play 31 games for the national team. You get me? I say all of these players constantly go and come and adhere to the same situations where Liam Bailey is forced to adhere to. Both of these players come playing much longer than Liam Bailey. Both of these players would have worn the armband for the national team. Both of these players would have held their heads down and just try to qualify Jamaica for the World Cup. If you love the national team, bro, you do the same.
Bro, you know, we're not trying to go on, bro. The whole break conversation, it's disingenuous, bro, because you get break, bro.
We might try still.
You want a summer off,
Copa finish in July, and then you have to go back to work.
You don't have to go back to work. You play international competition, you have to get an extra 3 weeks off or 2 weeks off, bro. Come on. We know football.
Yeah.
First of all, the competition done from May. Premier League done from May. Copa start June 26th. All right, say you never have June because national team, you only have 1 or 2 weeks in a June. Whatever. Fine. Bro, you're going to get an extended break because you're playing a national, because you're playing a tournament. You get me? I say, like, come on. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Go take your son to the moon if you want. Pon the break where you get. It's not a vacation whenever you come on a national team.
Or tell me, say, don't love national team football and retire.
All right.
People done that before. People say, I really love it. Can't take
No
only
mean
for
as
travel.
much to me.
Can't you get me? I say it I'm not so hot on that. People beat it for 2 days, we move on with
We'll
life.
move on, cause so you go.
But don't come pan Wayne Marshall show and tell me, say, I love playing national team and want to go World Cup. But then come help me go World Cup if you want to go World Cup. Or you want to be disrespectful. It's simple, you know, bro. I don't love it. I don't want to play international football anymore. I want to enjoy my summers.
I guess so.
I want to spend time with my family.
So I love it as much. Yeah, what? I want one break. I feel like I want something to myself, you know. When I'm ready for take on back in national team, I take on back in national team. But don't say, yo, I love it, man. And but me now go play now, you know. But me love it, you know. But me now go play.
Because these things, where Bobby Reid and Mariappa go through the exact same things for the last decade.
Hey, Sir P beat him still.
Sir P give my world. Sir P beat him, man.
Sir P beat him. Sir P say, yo, you come play about room and you can buy the hotel.
Yeah. Bro, and that's the next thing too. I never even come. I never want to be a
Sir P killing, bro.
Never want to be a part-time vulture squad.
Hey, we not say, just come to me. We're not for be part-time vulture squad.
But
get me, I say, but
bro, you have players where we go back home and them help fund them international team program, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Them you know
that's how much them love it.
That transcend loving national team. Them man, they love them country, and this is their way to give back to their country. See, George, the president of your country right now. My son will play for the US.
Someone upgrade them room, dog. Get someone.
George, my son will play for the US right now.
Mm-hmm.
Him fun Liberia World Cup qualifying campaign, they miss it by a couple of points. Ballon d'Or winner. Playing a Liberia. Where am I going to look on the Liberian FA and say, yo, I want first class flight, go back home, I want big hotel, I want big camp. When them can't even buy field, when I expect them to feed me 3 meals a day, when picking are dead in a Liberia, George will say, hey, no, no worry about the football or something. No worry about the football or something.
And that time I will lift you up as a legend, bro.
But them are the president of the country.
Sure, you transcend football in Liberia, bro. So
you get me, I say?
Hey, good on him. And me that love to see. Me that tell you say if you're gonna be one extreme, all right, if you're staying at the middle well, and a lot of players in the middle right now.
Because now I take up feed money and that.
Exactly.
And who knows, maybe if Mariappa did make Leon Bailey money, bro. Mariappa strike me as the type of guy to do that.
Right.
But him just never ever did make Leon Bailey money in his life.
You see me? But if me say if you want the one extreme, pulling out because the condition is so bad, dealing with the conditions, and not saying anything like a Bobby or whatever, or just help players with the conversation with the problems. Pick helping players instead of stepping back.
If Leon Bailey come out and say, you might talk about
them take the JFF.
And as me saying, bro, it's not my place to tell a man when spending money. Me
don't like it. That's why I try to stay away.
Not with this JFF, me wouldn't say it. But imagine if Chippy did come out and say, the JFF booked the flights, me I go responsible for all upgrades for non-Premier League players. They get me, I say,
not wrong for Jamaican.
The JFF booked the room, then me I go come forward and ensure everybody get them own room. Me I go, the JFF pay half of the massage therapy, me pay the next half. You get me, I say? If I only for the 3 months out of the whole year.
I have to do this, now get me wrong.
I'm not saying he should.
You know
I'm by no means saying he should do this, because me not do it.
Yeah.
Especially for that JFF. I'm not.
Yeah.
We're more than capable to do it on themselves.
But how do you done this?
No, I mean, they're more than capable of doing what they're doing right now. So it's not like so they can't put it on plane. They can't get it on plane. So you want me upgrade my flight. You get me, I say? And do all of the ball them, by the way, and like Liberia. All of the ball them I play with the national team right now.
Can upgrade themselves.
Except Kyle Dixon.
Can upgrade themselves.
I make whole heap of money out of football. And then the USL man them, I just write up this of them work. So 1-3.
No, I'm saying I'm playing in America.
Yeah, exactly. You get me, I say 1-3. So me not say Leon to do this, but me I say imagine if this was the case. When did say, yo, here no? JFF book the main cabin flight, and I go upgrade the flight them to business. And I go make sure every player get them one room. with JFF help, of course. One, I feel like I make JFF one meeting and make push a little harder to take shame out of them eye. And two, bro, Leon Bailey, sure starter.
And three,
Well, some people that say him buy him spot in the team.
They would have
Not
said,
perform. But the majority of people them would have love him.
yeah, may I show you?
And you know who would have love him? His team would have love him.
Team would have love him. But there's nothing Leon Bailey could have done for the Jamaican public, especially for the football watchers.
And when you have some people when him not perform, say buy him spot.
All right, him buy him spot. But me I talk about in terms of having him, or whenever them see him out on the road, bro, Leon Bailey a god in that. You get me I say? Like you are help with Bahala. You get me I say? That type of energy that will come from the fans. Obviously, you got always have people that think him buy. But bro, Leon Bailey can't not buy it. Even if I try buy it, him can't buy it.
I'm always telling you, bro. The only football players who can afford to buy them way in a spot in a national team. That means that them good enough then.
Exactly, team. You can't buy. That's what I'm saying. You can't buy it
because if him make so much money out of football, when he can afford for this, he already do him need for being a LF.
Buy with him talent, exactly.
You get me? I say
exactly. So he can't buy it. It's up for sale. Him already in there. If you buy something, you have. You get me? I say so. Are we that people? We give them about an hour. This is the whole Liam Bailey, Craig Butler saga. Tell me what I think. Honestly, it's a whole ordeal, bro. And there's always something going on with this JFF and this Reggae Boys team. Always something going on. What would I do to have a year where we don't have no controversy?
Just one.
In the Reggae Boys and JFF.
Just one.
Situation. But people, make you know what you think. If you don't like the video, make sure you like the video. Leave a comment. Subscribe to this or that Sports TV. And the one more thing for us, do
share the video to at least 10 people, but get us 6 subscribers. Because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, you know how many subscribers it gets by the end of the day, people?
Only. But for now, this was this or that Sports TV.
Gone.
Yes, sir.